Daily Broadside, a 746. Time casts a spell on you, but you won't forget me. I know I could have loved you, but you would not let me. Did you say that she's pretty? Did you say that she loves you? Baby, I don't want to know. You'll never forget the sound of the woman who loved you. At any rate, get this, right? I was in Chipotle yesterday. We were ordering some food, and there's these annoying soccer player, little white kids in front of me that are just wanted to shove into the counter. Anyway, he gets up there and he orders 2 little tacos, and he's like, "Hey, could I get some string cheese?" And the guy's like, "Cheese? You know, string cheese. String cheese is like what comes in a pack that you rip off and eat. You know what I'm talking about." And he's like, "Yeah, we don't have any." He's like, "You don't have any string cheese?" He's like, "We got to save it for the catering." Now, they got these catering boxes that are like 2 foot by 3 foot. They're massive, right? And they've got like 8 of them filled up. I don't know what kind of bar mitzvah or quinceañera was going on, but somebody was getting a lot of tacos and burritos, quesadillas, carnitas y camarones. Anyway, I don't think they have shrimp there. They should, but the people in the back would probably just, you know, oh, now I got to cut and peel shrimp. Anyway, because every time you see them back there, they just look like they're hating life. Just like, I can't cut this chicken fast enough. As soon as I cut up like 5 pieces of chicken, they've eaten it, you know. And now we got this thing where we're not giving y'all enough food, so we got to give you more. I got to cut more chicken. Anyway, I'm sitting there, and so he didn't get any cheese, right? And I'm like, good for him. I'm glad he didn't get any cheese. But then I'm like, well, wait a minute. So if you order a catering order for presumably $2,000, I mean, it had to be crazy. It was well over like $1,200 worth of food that they ordered. I can only imagine. I mean, I looked in one of those boxes and they had what I could see at least 20 burritos. Well, I mean, there's $200, $250 right there. Anyway, and the box wasn't even a third full. But they're like, hey, you can give all the cheese to the catering, but it's like, am I not a customer too? Can I not get a little of the cheese? Which was weird because right after that kid checked out, I'm next, and somebody comes over with like a whole thing of grated cheese. This is grated cheese, or it's shredded cheese. It's not string cheese, you goofball. Oh, I hate privileged white kids. Anyway, I don't know. It's kind of like, I went into Lidl years ago, and a guy was buying all of their chicken, some Asian guy. And when I say Asian, he was from like India or something. And he had like 2 carts full of all their chicken. And the lady stopped him and she's like, "I can't sell you all of our chicken." And he's like, "Why not?" And she's like, "Well, we have to leave some for the other customers." And I'm like, I don't think that's how this works. If I want to buy everything in this store, I should be able to buy everything in this store. I'll just bring a dump truck and we'll just load it all up. If I want to buy all the chicken, guess what? You're out of chicken. You know, that's how that works. I mean, you're here to make money. I get it, but like, you know, I understand it if we're in some kind of calamity, you know, there's some kind of crazy thing going on, the power's out and there's an ice storm across the U.S. or whatever, and we kind of ration out. We can't give everybody all the chicken and all the toilet paper and all that. But that wasn't the case. This was just like a summer day. Guy was having a huge cookout and he needed all the chicken. And you can't buy all the chicken. You can only buy 94% of all their chicken. I don't know. Anyway, but... So, I don't know. I was glad I got cheese, but I'm still a little annoyed that you can only get that cheese when you go, you know, to whatever. And I woke up this morning realizing that I have no clue who Rod Wave is. None whatsoever. I am not surprised at the generation of kids that have apparently received no instruction on how to act like a person living in society, as they destroyed most of Sacramento last night because somebody, I don't even know what it was over. They just start rushing security and everybody goes through, they're stealing stuff and knocking things over and causing riotous behavior. Who is Rod Wave and why is he bringing that many people to a Coliseum? I assume this is some kind of performer that clearly I've never heard of, but you know, what are you going to do? Oh, man, I got to find something to do today because it's gloomy, and I hate these kind of days. I like the weather when it's not, you know, when it's overcast, there's no sun. It's just kind of comfortable, although it's a little chilly this morning. But I was going to do a couple things outside, and I was just, like, not feeling it, you know. But they need to get done, so I'll probably end up doing them anyway. Anyway, it's short and sweet today.